Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. It's your go-to place for entertaining car talk, the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Coming up, we're going to finish out our list of what's going on with the car industry in 2023, what you can expect in the showrooms. We're also going to
This Week in Auto History.
This Week in Auto. Thank you for finishing that for me. We'll also have Jeff. He's got a feature on the top 6 most embarrassing car designs. They're kind of some
Pontiac
of them.
Aztec. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, there's so many I had to pick for time-wise.
And later we'll have the stories making automotive news headlines, along with Konrad's Car Clinic. All straight ahead on the New Year's Eve edition of the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Konrad DeLong. We need more Jeff Dziekan. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday on New Year's Eve.
We should have started drinking earlier.
We should have, because we started a little too late this morning, don't you think?
I'm out of coffee.
What did you used to do on New Year's Eve? When I was a kid, we always had firecrackers.
Or those things that go, the ratchety things that go, brrr, you do those, and the horns that blow with the little.
That was my parents. I didn't
That's what we did. Yeah,
I didn't do that. Yeah, they were born in
Singing
1914.
Old Lang Syne.
Yeah, we didn't do
no, I
that.
didn't do a lot of singing.
No. It was firecrackers and bottle rockets.
Yep. Bottle rocket wars.
Bottle rockets were tons of fun.
That was 4th of
It's
July.
cheap.
I didn't do that on New Year's because it was always frozen, cold tundra.
Well, down here, we don't have that. Yeah.
Well, I was a little older moving down, so
We were laughing at everybody that lives up there where you did.
yeah.
Nope.
You?
No, I didn't do any of that. I just stayed awake until midnight, and
Watched Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. He wasn't even on.
I never
think
went.
Benny Goodman was on, and
I never went to Times Square. I mean, living in New York and suburbs of New York City, I never went.
I've been to Times Square, but not on
I've been
New
to
Year's
Times
Eve.
Square, but not for New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Just-
want
it
to be
was
there
too- it
for
was
New
just a
Year's
zoo.
Eve. Yeah, no, I don't want to
Just
do that.
a little too busy.
Yeah. You, Mars? What is it over there in
We
Neaterville?
we did the fireworks, same kind of thing.
Watch the plants blow up.
Yeah. You'd blow up all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kevin
Refineries.
Kevin McAllister and the Wet Bandits. Put those in Mom's boiling pot, the dry boiling pot, and put them there next to the doggy door. Pow, 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 pow. That was good stuff, man.
That's a good movie.
It was a good movie. Every time I see it, I get something else out of it, see something different. I've seen it 24 times.
Oh yeah.
Well, we were going to finish up, if you don't mind.
The alphabet.
We're going to fix up the alphabet soup of cars that are coming out this year. And we were discussing in our last segment about Toyota and all the crap that they have taken here of late.
For being last to market with EVs.
Yeah, well, big year for Toyota's U.S. lineup with the addition of a larger, more luxurious 3-row crossover, the Grand Highlander. It'll debut on the eve of the Chicago Auto Show with an advanced suite of driver assistance and safety systems, as well as much larger 3rd row than the current Highlander. Toyota will also give its segment-leading Tacoma compact pickup a long overdue redesign in 2023, adding a hybridized powertrain along with an infotainment overhaul, updated styling, and improved safety systems. Do people really, are safety systems, to me, just me now, I just feel that whatever car that I buy, that it's got safety built into it.
Adequate,
It's not a deal breaker for me if it doesn't have,
The latest and greatest.
Seat belts,
yeah, seat belts. No, I need those.
windows.
Yeah. But seriously, automatic braking and all of the other stuff, I like to drive. I like cars and I like to interact with them. I like pushing the brake pedal. I like paying attention and not running into the back of somebody because I'm on my cell phone. That
Which
happens.
you're not supposed to be.
Yeah, but people are all the time. And they
So
run
is Mitsubishi going to have a Pajero,
I didn't have any.
EV?
I don't know.
an electronic one?
So let me tell you what finish up the Japanese Toyota brand. They're debuting the 5th generation Prius I think they just did that at the
Yes.
LA Auto Show. But that's coming to market in the first half of the year.
And it's actually a decent looking car because the Prius has, to me, always been an oddly
Oddball,
shaped
yeah.
car.
Well, that's what I thought, but I keep reading about these people think that it's over the top and it's ugly, and I'm thinking it looks a whole lot better than what it did.
Like the first gen General Motors electric or a Citroen. Sort of reminds me of a Citroen.
Yeah. I don't know why that they felt that they had to make the car look like some oddball to be electric.
Space
they didn't
age?
have to do that, but it wasn't. They were ugly.
It's an
Anyway.
attempt.
VinFast. You ever heard of them?
Nope.
VinFast, the Singapore-based automaker, says its second EV launch, I didn't even know they had the first one, will be the VF9 crossover in early 2023. The midsize three-row VF9 will follow the two-row VF8, which VinFast expected to deliver to its first U.S. customers by the end of 2022. I don't know who that poor person is, but boy, count me out on
where
that.
are they built?
Yeah.
Singapore.
Singapore.
Oh, I thought it was like the little sausages.
I thought maybe it was talking about Thailand, and I was kind of going.
That's Vienna.
Never mind.
I know you used to visit Thailand a lot, didn't you?
I tried.
I'm sure that you did. No, this is a rated. Well, we try to rate it G. I think it's more PG. Sometimes an R-rated show, but whatever.
It depends on how much input you have.
That's true. The VF9 will start at $76,000, including the battery.
Wow.
So that's
Batteries
Is it
included.
without the battery?
So that's an
Batteries
option?
included.
Apparently so.
Oh gosh.
Yes,
It
I'd like to,
it
get a
also
VinFast
can be
battery.
purchased without the battery by leasing the pack for a monthly fee.
Leasing the battery
Wait a minute.
pack?
I guess.
Oh, well, then you don't have to worry about replacing it because it's a lease item.
But you still have to charge it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean, if it goes bad, if
How
you're worried
many
about it going
charging
bad-
stations do you have over there in Neaterville?
How many do we have?
Yeah.
2.
You don't even know, do you?
I do know.
They just put in 12 Tesla direct fast charges out in front of what's the restaurant there at Walden Road?
Benny's Feed
Oh,
Store.
that's in Beaumont. Well, I don't get to Beaumont too much. You're talking about Papados or
Papados,
something?
yeah. Right out in
But
front of
Tesla
Papados.
was
Tesla DC fast charge.
As far as one that you can just basically take anything else to, it's Inviter at the Walmart. It's 20, 25 minutes from me to there to charge it. It's a really nice Walmart.
You don't even
No
know.
comment.
You don't even want to know
No
the
comment.
last time that I was in Viter and what I saw there. It was not something that I would want my children to see.
Oh, I've been to Viter. It's just another small little town. I know it has a weird history, but I don't think that history is
That's right on the border of
It's
Louisiana.
not quite
isn't it?
like that anymore, but that
No.
Walmart is really
North
one of
of
the nicer Walmarts
State line,
I've
right on
ever
the state
seen.
line.
Got wooden floors and
Kind
everything.
of.
No, it's north of the Beaumont.
It's the white the nicer Walmart Mars has ever seen is in Viter.
Well,
He spends a lot of time in Walmarts.
and in Viter. Apparently.
Only when I have to charge a car.
Do you go
You
there
go
to
over there
charge
to
the
charge?
car?
If I need to charge it before they come and pick it up, I do, yes.
How far is Viter from Neaterville?
Like I said, it's 20, 25 minutes.
Just across the bridge.
Yeah.
Well, how many in miles?
The
How-
Rainbow Bridge? What's the name of
it's
that bridge?
15 miles if you kind of go straight. Oh, yeah, you go across that way or you go around through Beaumont.
You
Either
gotta
way.
go that way.
That
Gotta
way.
go that way.
Volkswagen and the Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport crossovers will be freshened with an improved upscale interior and the company's latest driver assistance and safety package. There we go, the safety packages. You know, do you really care when you're buying a used car? Oh, I'm going to go for the safety package on the 1985 Monte Carlo. I don't think so.
They didn't have a safety package.
No.
Well, not only that,
You get the
most
point.
people,
Padded
when you go
dash.
look at cars, I want this kind of car, or I've kind of predetermined what I want. I've seen a couple of times where I need a new car, but I don't know what I want. And one time, my wife kind of did some looking at the safety stuff, but that really didn't have any bearing on it because she didn't want that kind of car.
It's not a decision maker.
No, it's not.
a reason to make
Or a
a
deal
decision.
breaker, yeah.
Yeah,
deal
it
breaker.
probably should be, but it's got so much standard stuff on it now. like her 2015 that she's got now. The only thing that really made a distinction on it is I wanted the big screen. And it was either the 4-inch screen or it was, I think it's like an 8-inch screen. So you had to move up the trim level to get the bigger screen. Well, it meant you had to take the panoramic sunroof. You got the V6 and all this other stuff, or else you don't get that big screen.
Why would you buy a sunroof, moonroof, anything with glass above your head when 9 out of the 12 months a year, it is scorching hot outside?
There are some vehicles out there that you cannot buy
Without
unless you
it.
get that.
Yeah.
Guess what? I wouldn't buy it.
Well, remember the Nissan Maxima at
That's
one
why
point,
you have 3 ex-wives, and I only have 1.
Nanner, he wins.
and you get all the hassle about the ex-wives, and we really don't bust Mars about it.
Okay.
But we will in the future.
We got it. It's okay.
That's why he only has
Just
2
go ahead,
children.
just go ahead and kick your friend when he's down. It's
State
all
won't
right.
let him have
I got it.
anymore. Yeah.
Nobody said anything last weekend, did they? On Christmas? Nobody kicked you?
No,
We weren't
because
here.
we weren't here.
Well, there you go.
We gave you a week off.
God.
You got to take the good with the good.
Yeah, that's right. And there is no good here. All right, let's do the This Week in Auto History.
Sure.
Are you ready? Because I like This Week in Auto History.
Yes.
Well, thank you. In 1898,
I was just born.
the first automobile land speed record was set by Count Gaston de Champlot-Lebeau of France.
Spell
He
it.
set the
I
first.
think it's called Gaston.
Gaston. Gaston. Wasn't
Gaston.
he the wasn't he the guy
And it's
in
Les
the-
Bleus.
Yeah,
Gaston Les Bleus.
Le Bleu of France set the first official automobile land speed record when he completed the flying kilometer in a fully electric Jantade in 57 seconds for an average speed of 63 kilometers per hour. It is French, so it's in kilometers.
Escargot.
Which was,
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
so that was 39 miles an hour.
I didn't say that. I'm just repeating the words of
in
the...
that. Can you imagine going 39 miles an hour in
No,
that?
I can't. Well, yeah, I can. That looks like something that hey, that would fit right in with today's donks, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Drop an LS in that baby.
The current land speed record is 763 miles an hour, set by Andy Green in 1997.
I was waiting for you to say Andy Gibb.
And, and Andy Green hopes to reset that record in excess of 1,000 miles an hour in the Bloodhouse land speed record car. In
1,000 miles an hour.
Right. You got to think that right now at 763, that's over 100 miles an hour faster than the speed of sound. Because it's speed of sound at zero altitude and 70 degrees is 660 some odd miles an hour. Your daughter
then
would
you
know
get
all of these things.
That's Mach 1.
I'm just pulling it out of my head.
Or other
It's
places.
not your head.
Yeah. A little south of there.
In 1909, Christmas Day, Zora Arcus Duntov,
I met him.
a Belgian, was born, an automotive engineer in Brussels. His work on the Chevrolet Corvette earned him the nickname the father of the Corvette.
Correct.
Love their
Where
sprouts.
did you meet him?
At the Oklahoma Corvette Expo. They brought him in there, and I've got a picture of him somewhere in this garage of all of us in the Corvette Club, and he's in the middle of it, and we had a nice chat. Very nice guy.
Yeah, their sprouts are awesome.
He's
Brussels sprouts.
It took me a second to.
I still didn't get there, but
Yeah, well,
We said he was born
You got to
in
go back about
Brussels.
3
when you have-
comments.
when you have to explain the joke sometimes. In 1919, Edsel Ford succeeded his father, Henry, as president of the Ford Motor Company. That same day, the company announced that it would increase its minimum wage to $6 per day. Henry Ford made history in 1914 by increasing the minimum wage in factories to $5 per day, far more than all of his competitors were paying. In 1954, the fastest stock car in the United States was the Hudson Hornet, the pride of the Hudson Motor Company. The drivers drivers in Hudson Hornets took virtually every major NASCAR event, and that win paid off in sales on race on Sunday, win on Sunday, sell on Monday. That was Hudson's theme.
Lori Brown, who lived around the corner from me in Wisconsin, her mother had a Hudson Hornet, and it was green. It looked like a bomb. And I was always embarrassed to ride in the back seat in that thing. Oh, my God. It was a Hudson Hornet. Oh, no, there was none of that. I was 5. And no.
Well, they dominated NASCAR.
Well, I'm glad they did because I ran the other way when I saw that thing coming.
So much so that they got the attention of Ford, Chrysler, and General Motors.
767 miles an hour is the speed of sound.
Okay.
According to this.
767?
767.
Okay.
Okay, well, 763 is just short then. But that got Hudson's performance in NASCAR got GM, Ford, and Chrysler's attention, and they started supporting motorsports, and especially in NASCAR, which kind of went away in, 63, when they all pulled out of racing, and then they kind of got back into it in the early 70s, late 60s again. So, and then in 1989, General Motors CEO Roger Smith led to the closing of several GM plants in Flint, Michigan, which basically closed everything in Flint, Michigan. And Smith intended to take advantage of cheap labor in Mexico. Michael Moore documented the shuttering of all of these plants starting in 1986 with his film Roger and Me, which debuted this week in 1989. It chronicled the impact of General Motors leaving the Flint community, which left 30,000 people suddenly unemployed. Ultimately, Moore wished to bring Smith to Flint to show him how his actions affected the people GM had previously
Is that where the word skin flint came in?
No.
That's a person that spends as little money as possible, a miser.
Yep, I'm not real sure where skin flint originated.
You go, Google.
But that wasn't it. That is This Week in Auto History.
Wow. All right. You know, why didn't I ever see Roger and Me?
I still haven't seen it. And it's not one that you see show up on TV to rewatch, because it was when it debuted, it was a bomb. Mm-hmm. And to this day, I still don't think that he gets many royalties out of it, because I still don't.
Have you seen him, Roger Penske, lately? Have you seen Roger Penske?
Roger Moore?
Roger Penske. Have you seen Roger Penske?
Aged quite heavily.
Scary. Mm-hmm. I mean, just in the past couple of years, I mean, he is an old man now.
That's what buying Indy will do to you.
Wow. I had no clue.
You got to think. Look up his age. He's probably in his mid 80s.
Early 80s, I think. Early 80s?
I'll look.
Conrad might be right. It's probably like
captain.
86.
The captain.
Yep. I met him, and he was a very nice guy.
He's got quite a range.
He's 85.
Of car dealerships as well.
Yes.
Right. Some of them here in town.
They say
he's
his
a
memory,
bajillionaire.
Yeah, his memory is like crackerjack. That he remembers people from many, many years ago, their first names and backgrounds and things.
Casey Kasem.
Yeah.
And the man died of Alzheimer's. It's amazing.
Yep.
Was that one of his claims to fame?
Well,
how he could remember people?
I met him back in the early 70s, and
did he remember you?
And in 1990, I went to a convention, a broadcasting convention in Los Angeles, and I was invited to go to the ABC tent, which was a great big huge
as
tent.
a Hall of Famer.
No, none of that stuff. They didn't know me from Adam.
They
But
needed somebody to sweep up.
he was there, and along with his now not so attractive wife, because what she did. But at any rate, they were there. So I'll say hello. There were a couple of people ahead of me. And I walked up to him, and a little short guy, and I said, Casey, you don't remember me, but... And before I could get any other words out of my mouth, he says, wait a minute. Don Armstrong, Houston, Texas, 1975 or whatever it was.
Seriously?
I was like...
You made that much of an impression on him?
No,
his
he has
memory was that good.
That kind of memory. Amazing. I've
I've heard of people that, like...
Well, Penske's got that.
Total recall.
Yes.
Yeah. And then for the man to die of Alzheimer's disease, it's like, really? Truly, I didn't get it, but I was flabbergasted. We chatted for a little while. It was very nice, and he was a very nice, welcoming man. And he didn't have to be, because at that time he was a superstar. I mean, Scooby-Doo and all the cartoon characters that he did and all the announcing that he did, along with his radio show, American Top 40. Yeah. He was a huge...
Oh, I didn't realize he did cartoon voices.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up and see who all he did.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, wasn't he, not Scooby, what's the kid?
It wasn't Scooby, it was
the kid, the guy.
Yeah, I don't...
Scruffy? No.
I'll look it up while you are doing the top 6 most embarrassing car designs.
Hit that button when we do it. In fact, we'll do it right now.
Go for it.
Okay, go for it. You could actually do it.
Well, I want him to do it. He needs something to do. So, as you grew up in the 1970s, you're undoubtedly familiar with the decade's events, such as disco was in full swing, funk was on the rise, hip-hop was getting started. Cars, it appears, were generating headlines for how bad they were. This first one is the Aston Martin Lagonda. It was created to be the most technologically advanced automobile on the market. It included computer-controlled electronics, CRT-based displays, and a slew of other novelties. Regrettably, none of them work properly, which makes the investment not very smart.
Yeah, because that was a high-dollar car.
Yep.
I bet.
The next one is the Citroën Pluriel. And that's Pluriel. Pluriel.
They have a vaccine for that?
They do. Exactly. Looking back in time, the French have a lot to be proud of. They led the ways in the arts, literature, and all things fashionable. Their car designs, for the most part, have been pretty solid in creative field. That is until the Citroën Pluriel rolled off the assembly line. According to
it kind of rolls off your lips.
Off your tongue. According to Top Gear magazine, this vehicle is about as handy as a teapot made of chocolate. Doesn't seem they're really useful, so what's the problem? According to the users, it reported experienced dependability concerns, as well as the history of an evidently flawed vehicle were passed off as exciting new features, and of course, they surrender a lot. The next one is the Pontiac Trans Am. It's a Trans Am Type K, is what it is. It's a vintage automobile.
That's not a Pontiac Trans Am.
He's going to back up. He hit one too fast. And he's still going. He's still going.
Oh, my God,
Conrad.
Like, why do you get him?
There it is.
Why do you get him to do
here's
this?
the Trans Am Type K.
Distinctive feature nearly became a reality in 1977. If you can't tell, it seems like a pair of crazy wings. The production of this car, hotly contested between magazines and newspapers, it was a clever public advertising marketing thing for the campaigns. In truth, they were promotional pieces and never saw the light of day. The next one is the Reliant
Looks like a hot
Robin.
No, Conrad.
You got to hit the space bar. Go back. We'll go back to that one. Space bar.
We're going to have training. You're going to have a training session.
Why do you let him
There you
do
go.
this?
The Reliant.
Space bar.
It's a three-wheeler.
Yep. Reliant. With a name like this, you'd think that it'd be a pinnacle of dependability. While that's a reasonable assumption to make, it's incorrect. The Reliant Robin was not in the least reliable. This vehicle was notorious for toppling over, for much of it chagrin of his fans. It's a three-wheel design. It drew some attention, but after the negative reviews, it was not very good, and it was a complete embarrassment of a car. Spacebar. The next one is the Michelin PLR. The monster of an automobile is now found in France.
It looks like the Wienermobile.
Oh, I like this car. I want one. If it was electric, it'd be great. Except for the fact that it's very slow, 111 miles per hour maximum. There's nothing really wrong with the car when it made its debut.
It's ugly.
It's hideous.
It's French.
Unpleasant look. It's not really appealing to look at.
6 wheels in the back.
10 wheels in overall.
Yeah, and 4 wheels up front.
Some say rather ugly. Would be at least operable on Earth. Would you drive it? I would. Okay, the next one, the last one, Conrad.
But you're a wagon fan.
I am. I love it. The Stout Scarab.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
Yep. The Stout Scarab is widely regarded as it's the first minivan, really. Many consider it to be the world's first ugly vehicle in the automobile industry. kind of like a loaf of bread and a football, did some things, which is owing part of the creativity decision.
What did they do,
The
Jeff?
rear-mounted V8 engine. What's this car name? The car's. I got to start over. What this car's name signifies is the lack of charm. The scarab element of this car's name is also the name of an Egyptian dung beetle.
Dung beetle.
How
there you
appropriate.
go.
Fortunately, just 9 of these monstrosities were ever
Write that down, Mars. The
created.
dung beetle.
Yep, and that's it.
We'll have that guest on next week.
Dung beetle. Is that like Paul, John, Ringo, or we're good?
The dung beetle. Who's playing the xylophone?
Dung beetle.
Dung beetle.
Dung beetle.
Isn't that what Asian calls
What are
his little hot rod beetle in Street Outlaws?
I
the
think
dung
so.
beetle.
Yeah, the dung
By the
beetle.
way, Casey Kasem's, he did the voice of Norville Shaggy Rogers.
Shaggy.
in
that's it.
Scooby-Doo.
Shaggy.
That's it.
And he also was Dick Grayson and Robin in Super Friends. He also did a bunch of voiceovers, performed many voices for children's television, such as Sesame Street and the Transformers, and the voice of NBC, and helped with the annual Jerry Lewis Telethon.
Yep.
So there you have it. That's Casey Kasem. Sorry to keep you.
And the Jerry Lewis telethon. I know Jerry Lewis isn't going to be heading it anymore.
He's dead.
Well, that's probably why. But I remember as a kid sitting and watching that as a family.
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
the Jerry Lewis telethon.
Well, they always had great entertainment on there and begging for money, and people all over the United States would get out and collect money. For,
And if you made a donation, your name would come across the screen.
all that.
That's what you all look for.
Hey, everybody, the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In Wheel Time Car Talk. We also video stream on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Podcasts are at your fingertips on over a dozen of the most popular podcast outlets. The In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this quick break. Your friends and hosts of the Quarterly Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In at the Lupi Tortilla in Katy want to thank you for participating in this year's events and look forward to another exciting year. You'll hear about the next Tailpipes and Tacos right here and online soon. Next time you're in West Houston, be sure and stop in at the original Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex near I-10 and Highway 6, or the Katy location off I-10 and the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard. Traveling east to Beaumont or northwest to College Station, you'll want to have Lupi's award-winning beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. There's always a celebration at Lupi Tortilla. Lupi founder Stan Holt and his wife Sheila are car people through and through. Both are winning racers on the NHRA drag racing circuit and have a collection of cars that everyone appreciates. You'll see one at the next Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In. The next event will be in the spring at the Lupi Tortilla Tex-Mex on 99, the Grand Parkway and Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 and Katy. We'll give you all the details soon here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show and online. You own a car you love. Well, why not let Gulf Coast Auto Shield protect it? Houstonian John Gray invites you to his state-of-the-art facility to introduce you to his specialist team of auto enthusiasts. We promise you'll be impressed. Whether you're looking to massage your original paint to a like-new appearance, apply a ceramic coating, install a paint protection film, nano-ceramic window tint, or new windshield protection called ExoShield, Gulf Coast Auto Shield is where Houston's car people go. Curbed your wheels? Instead of buying new, why not have them repaired? How about a professionally installed radar detector? Gulf Coast Auto Shield does that too. Get a peek inside the shop and look at the services offered by getting online and heading to gcautoshield.com. Better yet, stop by their facility at 11275 South Sam Houston Tollway, just south of the Southwest Freeway, and get a personal tour. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your place to go for all things exterior. Call them today, 832-930-5655 or gcautoshield.com. The award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available on the most popular podcast channels out there in 30-minute episodes. We realize our 3-hour live show can be difficult to catch in its entirety, so now you can listen every day to a convenient, fresh 30-minute episode. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Audible, along with a dozen more. In Wheel Time has the most informative automotive guest interviews and new car reviews, along with popular features including Conrad's Car Clinic and This Week in Auto History, along with automotive news headlines. Our live broadcast airs every Saturday, 8 to 11 Central on InWheelTime.com, the iHeart app, and on YouTube. Be sure to say hello when we're broadcasting from the Tailpipes and Tacos Cruise In, Autorama, and the Houston Auto Show, among others. Now, it's easier than ever to hear about all things automotive all week long. You're invited to join fellow car enthusiasts in becoming part of the ever-growing In Wheel Time Car Talk family. Don't forget those 30-minute podcast episodes on your favorite podcast channel. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.